Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I gladly welcome you all in my class. So it's your English class. So today, students, second year, we are going to start our topic, that is comprehension and precis writing strategies. Okay, as far as your paper is concerned, from section C, you will be getting you would be asked a question. You would be given a passage that read the passage carefully, and then you would be asked to answer the question that would be related to the passage. After reading the passage carefully, you would be asked the question number 1, that could be related with the word meaning related to that passage. Any of the word they may take, and they may ask you to just give the similar meaning in context to the paragraph. On the other hand, for the second question, they may ask you any facts, they may ask you your opinion, they may ask any information that you have gathered from the text. Okay, on the third one, that is about the precis writing, or precis writing along with the title of that paragraph. So it is very important to know about all the techniques, that how are we going to attempt our comprehension and as well as precis writing. So there are these, it is about 10 marks, so please listen the things very carefully. So first of all, you must know what is a comprehension passage. The word comprehension means the ability to understand what you listen or what you read it. Comprehend karna. Comprehend mean when you understand something, either you are listening, either you are reading. It's an exercise which aims at improving or testing one's ability to understand a language. In order to understand any language, you have to just go through the things. The stories, the poem, the question and the answer were unseen to you before you read them. Similarly, in comprehension test, you are given a passage. The paragraph shows the idea or mood concerning issues, their solution that the author provides. So in the same way as we just go through with any piece of writing, it could be a story, it could be poem, and the questions that are very much, and the questions related with all these stories and the things that are unseen to us. In the same way, a passage will be given to you, and you would be learning through the idea and the mood and the issue that the author provides you. Your main task is to answer the question asked from the passage. Okay, so where there are the two important things in this slide. Number 1, what is a comprehension? Comprehension means to comprehend, to understand something. Okay, and as far as the comprehension passage is concerned, it means that you will be given any piece of writing, and you would be asked the questions from the passage. How to attempt comprehension passage? Now comes the point that once we have got the familiarity that what is comprehension passage, now it is the question that how we are going to attempt it. The main purpose of this test is to evaluate the intelligence and power of the candidate. Here are a few important tips for answering comprehension test. So for the very first thing that they wanted to get, that what is your skill to understand the thing. Okay, do not use outside knowledge. Okay, so please, it is very important slide, listen it carefully. Number 1, whenever you are given in the paper any comprehension passage of any level, either we are talking about FSC, FA, either we are talking about bachelor classes, or in any of the level, a paragraph will be given to you. First of all thing, that you have to reproduce all the details that are given in the paragraph. You must not add something out that is outside knowledge. Make logical guesses, mean if they are asking you that analyze the thing and give your opinion, or analyze the passage and the facts, and give the answer. So at least make logical guesses that what could be the proper answer. Review the answer at least twice. Always read the instructions carefully. Always go through the questions first. So what is important? What are the important tips? There are 5 important tips. Number 1, we are going to start from the reading. Number 1, read. Whenever you are going to read the paragraph, always go through the questions first, then read the paragraph. For the instruction, first of all you are going to read what are the instruction, what they are asking you. Then you are going to go through the questions. Then you are going to make the logical guess what they have asked you. Then you are going to just confirm that you haven't used any of the knowledge that is not written in the passage, and do not use please outside knowledge. So these are the key factors. Okay, it doesn't mean that you are going to copy paste the details that are given in the passage. It means that you are going to rephrase, you are going to reproduce the details that are given in the passage. आपको एक passage दिया गया है, आपने क्या करना है, you are going to read it. By reading it thoroughly, then you are going to grab the information and you are going to write all these information and the facts in your own words. And how to answer comprehension questions effectively. When attempting comprehension question, it is very important to take time and read the passage carefully. It is very essential step and you need to follow in the initial stage. Here are few guidelines for answering comprehension questions. Number 1, try to link the questions to your answer. Okay, so once I have read or you have read the questions, then you are trying to link the answer with the question. How is it? Definitely, as I have told you many times, then whenever we are reading, whenever going through the questions, in the question there is a keyword that is the answer to things. Okay, there is a keyword, so try to find that keyword in the passage. Never provide your opinion and answers based your answer on facts. So unless in any of the question they have asked you your opinion, don't give your opinion, don't share your views, but we are going to share all those factual details. The passage will never be so easy, so it is vital that you connect all the links together. Craft your answer clearly with perfection. Never move out from the original questions. Answer it precisely. Don't include terms like that, this, stuff, thing like she, them, they in your answer. Okay, so what does it mean? Okay, if we go through the board, if we go through the paper pattern, or if we go through the key of that how does the examiner check the paper, so they divide the paper, the answer given by the candidate into two. They view it by two things. Number 1, that how is your grammatical expression, how you have reproduced the details. Number 2, then it comes the content. So as far as your grammatical expression is concerned, so you have to craft your question answer very carefully. Okay, so it should be error free. Then comes that you have to make never move out from the original question. Answer it precisely in a very, if we are talking about your paper from the federal board, so definitely the question they are going to ask, it would be for the 2 marks, so you are supposed to give the answer into 2 lines. There is no need to give the extra details. Then avoid using the terms, making long sentences and linking them with that, this, stuff, things, in a stuff like that, or in these ways. Then requisites, what are the requisite skills that are required? Although these are some abstract details, so even then you must know logical ability, you must connect the thing, you may connect the thing, the ability to infer to understand, to analyze, analytical ability, reasoning ability. I mean, these are analyzing, that how do you analyze the thing, how do you reason the thing, that sort out or figure out the things. Ability to understand the main motive of idea of the author, very, very important. The main idea or motive of the author, that in fact most of the time become the title of the passage. Okay, so did you get it, that the main idea or the motive of the author is most of the time is the title of the passage. Reading speed, vocabulary part, definitely when you have the vocabulary part, you may comprehend the things in a better way. Then you may go for the logical ability. If you have the resource of words, you have the word bank with you, definitely it would be easy for you to give the alternate words. Otherwise you would be writing the same words and you would be using the same vocabulary, that is not the correct thing. Remembering some important information from the paragraph, otherwise we need to refer the paragraph again and again, which will consume more time. Okay, so we need to have logical ability. Logical mean if we are going to connect the things in a proper way, analyze the thing in a proper way, we are going to reason the thing in the proper way, cause and effect. This is in fact these are the all the you can say elements that are needed for comprehension. So what you would be asked in a question of comprehension, that was all the base, that how are you going to, what are you must know about the comprehension. You may be asked question about the main idea of the given passage, so it is very much relevant to the as far as the paper pattern is concerned. Please be attentive. Yes, first it would be about the main idea. Next, you may be asked to give your own certain opinion on the your own opinion on certain point of the passage or about certain problem discussed on it. You may be asked to or explain use your word or explain or use in your own words, phrase, group of word or idiom in the passage. You may be asked to complete incomplete sentences or paragraph on the basis of the given passage. You may be asked to suggest a suitable title for the passage and give your reason for your suggestion. You may be asked to make a précis, write a summary of the passage. It is usually 1/3 of the words in the passage. So how they are going to design your questions? They may ask you the main idea. The main idea is in fact connected with the title of the passage. They may ask you the certain point, okay, that could be the problem, that could be the reason, that could be the cause, that could be the effect, that could be the suggestions. Then they may ask you to explain the things in your own words or explain the idioms of the in the passage. Okay, then they may ask you to complete the incomplete sentence by referring back to the passage. Then may ask you to have the suitable title for the passage, and the very important thing, that is the précis writing. So this was all that how we are going to have the questions. So I am going to repeat, whenever you are going to have your comprehension passage, first of all you are going to read the questions first, then you are going to read the passage. After reading the passage, you are going to connect the question with the idea that clicked in your mind, that it is the point in the passage that is connected with the questions, right? After getting all the details in the question, you will rewrite the things in your own words. Please don't use the words as they are. Don't copy the text from the passage as it is, otherwise it will be marked 0. Yes, it is valid in the case if you are just referring, if you are just giving the detail about some scientific facts, about some facts that couldn't be changed, otherwise you will be awarded 0 marks. On the other hand, if they are asking you about the suitable word meaning, definitely you would be referring back towards the passage and will see the difficult words in context of the passage, in context of the line. Are you getting all these things? And for the title, all the details, then when you are going to just connect them, whatsoever is the repetition of the idea, that would be the title of the passage. So very important for 5 marks. What is a précis writing? Précis comes from a French word précis, literally translated as precise, clear up, to the point. The précis meaning pertains to a summary of any writing piece, but it a book, be it a book, it could be a book that we are writing, an article or novel. What is it typical for this? The usual type of assignment is the outline of the main point. So what is that? Outline of the main point, an argument presented in the given text. Any deep or critical analysis shouldn't be provided in précis writing. It is not asking you about any critical analysis as we have done in the comprehension passage, but it should nevertheless objectively explain the situation narrated in this or that literary piece. So what are the features? Is marked by clarity, brevity and precision. It's just lifting of the sentence from the original. It is not that you have lifted some text from the original one. What is the good what are the features of a good précis writing? Number 1, they are clear. Number 2, they are precise, they are crispy. Number 3, it doesn't mean that you are going to copy paste the detail. If you are given the passage of 10 lines, we just make the example, or you are given the passage of 500 words, so you have selected 150 words out of all those 500 words, or 150 words out of those 500 words, and you are going to rewrite the lines as is. No, it is not acceptable. It should be written in the précis writer's own words in a miniature version. Miniature means that is the small version of original passage. must have a logical order and well knitted and well connected. Mean it doesn't mean that we are going to just start, we are going to when we are going to make the précis, we will be starting from the first point and then we will be connecting it with the last one. No, we will go into the sequence. So what are the do's and the don'ts of précis writing? Do's: what are the do's? Start your précis by highlighting the main idea of the passage. You should create contextual environment where you can place the necessary points. Once the main idea is established in the précis, you can present the method, points, facts chosen by the author of the passage. Compress and clarify a lengthy passage, article or book while retaining important concept, keywords and important data. Remove what is superfluous and retain the core essence of the work. So what are the meanings of this? These are all points, please. As we just compress the video, you all people will be very much familiar, especially the computer science students. We compress the video, we make it is having all the details. Compressing means having all the details, but it is having less space. In the same way, in the précis writing, we will be extracting all the important details from the passage, but we are going to add the necessary point. Number one, we are going to establish the main idea in such way that the author main concern should be there. All the facts and the points, on the other hand, it should be clarified regarding the important concepts and the keywords, and remove all that is not needed, that is only just there are certain fillers in our writings, and go to the core essence of the work. So what are the don'ts? Do not express your own opinion. Please, wish, remark or criticism. Do not insert any question in your précis. If significance, if essential, may be expressed by a statement. Do not use abbreviation or contraction. Okay, no abbreviation, no contraction in précis writing. Do not be shaky. This suggests that most probably you haven't understood the sense of the passage properly. So once you have gathered all the details, all the you have rewritten them in your own words, so your all the piece of the writing should be very clear. It should be very much evident that they are well composed and well knitted. On the other hand, you should not add your opinion, remarks or criticism, such as in my opinion it could be done in that way, or you should not add questions in your précis, but if it is essential, because they are not asking your opinion, they are not asking for your comments. And do not use abbreviation and contraction. That is very important. Hasn't, don't, abbreviation, such as it could be anything, etc. Then rules of précis writing. The following rules are generally guidelines you should follow while writing a précis. Number one, closely read the passage. Number one, please identify the central idea of the passage. It is vital to identify the general idea of the passage and incorporate it within its own précis. Look out for the total number of the words. Yes, very important. If the number is not provided, quickly calculate the number using approximation. In order to understand the passage clearly, make sure that you read the passage closely and give it a couple of reads before you start writing the précis. Highlight the most important points in the passage and make note. Leave out all non-essential information from the passage. So what is important? Important is this thing that you must have reading skills. Number two, you must have vocabulary. Number three, you must know all those things that are related with the comprehension. You can say comprehension skills. These are all related with the précis writing skills. Mean your analytical ability, that you are going to analyze what is the central idea of the passage, and you are going to revolve your all these details around this central idea. And if you are as we have talked about, it's 1/3 of the passage. If it is 750, we are going 750 words are there, although in federal in FBAC paper no words limited words are counted or the given. On the other hand, mostly in O levels paper, the comprehension passage, this for the summary writing or the précis writing, the words are given. So whatever the case is, you are going to make the 1/3 of that passage. On the other hand, once you have understood the clear idea, you have read the passage thoroughly, closely, then start making after just getting it highlighted, mean if it is not allowed in the board, even you must understand line number 1, then line number 5 or 3 or 5 and then 8 that are important. You must connect all these ideas. The 3 grammatical rules you need to follow while writing a précis are write in third person, please. Number 1, please dictate all these details in your register. Number 1, write in third person, indirect form and appropriate past tense. Got it? What are the grammatical rules? Number 1, third person. In my opinion, no, it is suggested, that is third person. Indirect form, you are not talking about your own way, and appropriate past tense, as most of the as you are narrating it back, so definitely it is as wise to provide the designation of official rather than names and titles. Mean as for if you are given the details about the designation as far as the research team is concerned, or if it is not specified by any character, you may just you may talk it as about the team. In case of the official designation is not provided, you can use the personal name. Kindly be consistent with the pattern you adopt. It doesn't mean that in the initial of the passage you have started with Mr. XYZ and in between the passage or in the mid of the line you have started that member of the research team. No, you must be clear which character name are you going to use. Make sure you review your rough draft, remove the chinks and ensure that you have made no language related error. Please, we cannot do it definitely in the board paper, but in order to do the practice you have to do the things on your register. Before writing your précis, make sure you have a glance over the original to make sure you haven't missed anything. Finally, a wise policy would be to count the words. Please, I am repeating, to count the words of press and put them down into a bracket, then provide an apt heading to your précis if it is asked. Okay, so that was all for today's lecture. I have repeated all the details, and it is in fact précis writing and comprehension, these are closely connected to each other. These are in fact the reading and comprehension skills. Reading and then comes your writing. So once you have read the things properly in a good way, in an analytical way, in logical way, definitely you can reproduce the thing by writing the things by yourself. Okay, so very important thing is that you will not rewrite the text as it is, otherwise it would be mark 0. You would use the word alternate words if need, alternate words in your for the passage, and you will write the thing in your own words. You will not give any extra details, you will not add your own opinion, but what you will be doing, you will be giving a proper title, a central, in fact the central idea will be connected together to make a précis. Okay, and we will be giving the answer as per the requirement or as per the number allocation. So that was for all for today's topic. I hope that you have understood all the points regarding the comprehension and the précis writing strategies. We will be sharing with you the passage that you would be doing and practicing the things. Please rewrite all the details in your register. If you have any query, please do contact me. Take good care of you, inshallah. Hope to see you soon. Allah Hafiz.